Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Brenda from Planty Pants. First of all, I want to start this video showing off my beautiful new t-shirt that I just got this morning at a cute little breakfast cafe in Westbrook, Maine. You read it? Live out love, baby. I love it anyways. Roots Cafe, Westbrook, Maine. So, welcome to my channel. And thank you so much for tuning in. If you've never watched any of my videos, I do all things planty, all sorts of different kinds of videos, but they're all plant related. So thank you so much for joining me. And if you have not subscribed, I ask that you do and like this video and drop a comment with any ideas of different videos that you'd like to see me make. I have hundreds of different plants, all different kinds. I do have collections, and I am going to be doing another collection video pretty soon, but today I am going to be doing an up-potting video of two plants that I have had in my bathroom. If you see my bathroom tour video, they are two Gasteria, and they are long overdue from being repotted, but I just love the way they look for so long, and they were doing so well in there in one of my southern exposure windows. But it's time. She's crowded, and this one is a Gasteria Little Warty, I think it's called. Super cute. She flowers every year, but I'm almost afraid to see what the root system looks like. So that's one. And number two is almost as bad. This is a Gasteria. I am not aware of the name of it, and when I've done research to try to find it, I can't find a picture of it. So if you know what type of Gasteria this is, please drop me a note. She's my absolute favorite. Of course, I say that about a lot of different plants, but it almost looks like a Sansevieria to me. And I've had her for so long, I have no idea. I mean, years it's been in this pot. So I'm gonna love on her today and see what's going on underneath those pebbles. So, having said that, I have everything set up, I believe. And I'm just gonna start. I brought a pan because I'm going to do this one first, and I have a pan that I am just going to get rid of the pebbles. The reason why I put pebbles in a lot of my succulents really is just for aesthetics, but they do help with pests as well. It's a little bit of a pest deterrent. Oh my gosh, the soil is hard as a rock. Oh my land. All right, so you know what I forgot? I forgot my handy little knife. I'll be right back. Stand by. Okay, I'm back. Now that I'm looking more closely at this poor plant, I think I should say what not to do with your Gasteria. This soil is as hard as a rock. Oh my land. So I am going to loosen her along the edge. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a nightmare, you guys. Don't do this to your poor plants. I really feel bad that I have. I hope I don't hurt my wrist. I got a sore wrist. So I'm going to try to be careful. Oh wow, she's like totally stuck. The inside of this pot is not glazed, it's just terracotta, so she's like adhering, the roots are adhering to the sides. Woo! So hopefully once I get it out of here, I will be able to, oh, there we go. Oh, I feel so bad. Look, she's just one big giant root ball. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. If you ever come up against this, as you can see, this poor plant, oh look, that may have been coming out of the bottom. This poor plant is in desperate need of being repotted. So what I'm gonna do is just starting to squeeze the root ball. Let whatever soil is going to fall. I'm squeezing it pretty hard. A lot of these roots on the outside are just dead. So, the more I squeeze, oh my land. Oh my goodness gracious mercy. Okay, The more I squeeze, I'm just gonna try to loosen as I go. This is unbelievable, and I feel so guilty for having done this to this poor plant. I mean, what the heck? So what I'm gonna do, you really can't hurt it too much by messing with the roots like this, because they're certainly not, it's not really hurting it. Any that come off is really like a pruning, and it's good for the plant. And I can hear her now going, seriously though, what the heck have I done? I feel like this is a nightmare. And okay, now it's starting to separate a little bit. Give it a shake. Give it a shake. What I do want to get into one side of it, so I am going to just cut the roots on one side so I can like split it open, at least, like this. So, oh my gosh, it's so grown together. It's so grown together. Okay, so I dropped this, but for the first time, and since I've had it, I dropped it last week. And these two stems right here, you see that? These two stems right here broke right off, and I was really sad about that. So that one's gonna be kind of an ugly one. But, all right, so I'm gonna just try to separate these, and it is an absolute nightmare. I think I'm gonna have a hard time with the other one too. I really do. But this is long overdue, and it's really not right what I've done. So I really am sorry that I let it get this bad. But I think it's going to be easier to separate once I... All right, so when I encounter these ones that are like half dead, I'm just going to pull them off, the outside leaves, if you want to call them that. All right, so these two I might leave together. So I am just going to try to rake it. Really, there we go. The more I shake it, the more the roots are freeing themselves. I really don't want to break too many. I've already pulled off quite a few. So here, I just work with her. Here we go. The roots will come untangled, okay? These two I'm gonna leave together because they are almost growing together. See that? These I'm going to leave it as one pot. Look how clean the pot is that it came out of. I'm such a bad plant mama sometimes. All right, so these two I'm going to leave together as well. They also look like they're kind of growing together. See? They totally are. Let's get rid of this little dead one. These two will be together. That's two. And let's see. Ooh, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest. These two look like they're together. Oh, look what I just did. Look what I just did. What not to do. Daggum. You know what? These probably will root. I'm going to go ahead and separate them since I've done this. They probably will root on their own, but I would have rather not have done that. So, but I did. So I'm going to wait probably just a couple of days and then pot them right up and see what happens. And then this is kind of what's left. I think these are kind of grown together too, see? I think I'm going to leave these two together. I feel like if I try to separate them, it's going to break right off, and I don't want that to happen again. Yeah, so I'm going to leave them together. So let's just... All right. So there's three. So what I'm going to do is I have another pot right here, my size pot. And I have my green. Put it in the bottom. Then I have my soil right here. I made a new batch because I used up my other batch. 1/3 cacti soil, 1/3 perlite, 1/3 fir bark, and I also added some worm castings. And in this, I also added some fertilizer, a little bit. But this is gorgeous. Look, it's good stuff. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy right in here. You see what I'm doing? Nice loose roots now. Okay, push them all down in there. I'm gonna fill her up. I don't like to waste this, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push out of the way the yucky soil that came out of there, because anything that falls down right here now from this soil is going to be scooped up and put back in there because it's some good stuff. All right, so this little baby is probably going to be the one that goes back in the bathroom. Maybe. We'll see. Just going to give her a little bit more. Oh yeah, she's happier already. She's going, oh man, this feels so good on my legs, on my roots. Yeah, does that look nice? Okay, so there's one. I will go ahead and use this pot. These plants were healthy. They have never been sick, so I'm not worried about using the same pot without cleaning it out. I only do that if the plant is sick. And somebody commented on that, and the reality is, a lot of times, if my plant is really sick, like if I had a plant that had spider mites or mealybugs and the plant just didn't make it, I throw the pot out and everything. I really do. It's like, you just get so frustrated. It's such a risk that unless it's a really fancy pot that you're attached to, I get rid of it. Just ditch the whole thing. All right, so this is number 2. I feel pretty good about these now. I think I'm gonna bring one of these to work. Yeah, it looks, boy, this is great, huh? They're so much happier now. I feel so bad for what I did, seriously. All right, there's 2. And then this third one, I think I might put in this smaller pot. So just a smaller piece of screen. Can you see everything? I'm gonna make sure you do. A little bit of soil. Put this one in there. Gotta get the roots in. I like it if I can get the you know, I really try hard when I repot my plants to get the roots really in there good. I don't just let them stick out everywhere. I really try to get them covered up, and the longer ones down in the bottom, you know. So this one is just about done. So cute. I love this Gasteria. So awesome. Gasteria is a succulent. These, you know, there's not that many different kinds of Gasteria, really. And some of them I don't like. I have another one, I think it's called a green ice. It's okay, it's a real light color green. It's not that remarkable. This one, I just love, I love the leaves, if that's what they're called. I think it is. See? Cute, right? Yeah. All right. Now these 3, as I told you earlier, I feel really bad about, but I'm going to, pretty sure they'll root. They will. These, you can't kill them. They will root, and I'll probably give them as gifts or try to sell them on Facebook Marketplace. And there. So there's one. All right, you save this good stuff. Save it, save it. Oh boy, I'm nervous now. Okay, number 2. Get rid of it. 1, A lot of rocks in here, my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. This one is so crowded. Oh my land, what have I done? You know, don't do this. Because look what I'm going through. It's not pleasant. All right, there's still rocks in here, but I'm gonna go ahead and use my knife. Oh my gosh. Really, seriously, I wish I didn't do this, y'all. Hey, lesson learned, you know? I knew what I was doing. Oops, darn it. But I did it anyway, so my bad. It's not like I didn't know what I was doing. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. All right, let me get rid of the rest of the rock first. Oh yeah, same scenario. Although there is some soil in the bottom, see that? That's interesting. All right, let me get rid of the rocks first, because I don't want them mixed in with my soil that's left. That's good enough. All right. Root bound, just like the other, but not as much. Clearly they have more shallow roots. Interesting. But root bound nonetheless. So I will be squishing this one. Oh my gosh, this one has so many babies, you guys. I feel so bad. Well, I'm squishing it, shaking it. Hopefully they come apart easier. No, not easier. Man, you know what? What I'm gonna do is pull some of these, whoops, there's one baby. I really don't want to do them that way. The little tiny ones like this, I'm probably just gonna toss because they're not even very healthy. The root system's all dried up. They were just going, she's having babies and she's not able to take care of them. It's my fault. My fault. All right, put this one here. So, let me see what I can do here. Get rid of these. Oh my gosh, look. Look what I've done. Look what you've done. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of these little. All right, start shaking. Let's try to loosen. Oh boy, dang. Oh my land. Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm trying my best to not hurt these plants. I'm doing my absolute best, as you can see, but they are not wanting to separate. These roots are totally intertwined. So this one is not going to be as easy as the other one. However, I feel like the more I take off the little babies, I'm sacrificing some of the little babies, you guys. Like some of these little, like that one. This one I think will probably grow. Yeah, it will. We'll save that one. But all the other little tiny ones, I'm just getting rid of because I need to try to separate this. Wow. Oh my land. Okay. This is really a challenge. All right, there's one. Again, we have little tiny ones growing in here. I am getting rid of these. I'm sacrificing them because they're hindering me getting the others apart, and I want the others to live. I really do. So this one, here's, ooh, look, here's two. Get rid of that little one. There's two more. So that's 1, 2, 3. This is the main mama right here. Beautiful. That's probably the one that's going to go back in the regular pot. Although that leaf doesn't look great, and that leaf doesn't look great. So we're just going to do some pruning here. I'm probably going to give these guys a nice little washing. This is what I'm left with. So, ooh, that's a good one. Beautiful. Wow, I have a lot of these. That's a beautiful one. Another good small one. Another good big one. So I've got 1, 2, these are 2 small ones. I think I'm gonna separate them. Yep, 2 small ones. 3, 4, oh my gosh, 5 big ones. I might put 2, maybe, I'm not sure, in one pot. 2, and I have 5. Well, I have 6. This one right here, this main one is gonna go by itself because she's big. So what I'm gonna do is rinse these off and pot them up. I am not going to take the time and do that with you guys because you've seen me do it and you know how I do it. So, lesson learned, especially with succulents. When your succulents start having babies and they look like they're getting crowded, repot them. Don't wait like I did. Learn from my mistakes. But I do love them and they're gonna be fine. Honestly, I don't think you can kill them. These I do have in full sun and I water them probably because they were so root bound every 2 weeks, but now that they're gonna be in their own soil, it might be, since it's winter, every 3 weeks. They don't need a lot of water. And yeah, there you have it. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you're interested. Leave a comment, questions, tips, what you think of my poor plant mama behavior. I'm sorry. But I do love what I do, and I thank you so much for taking the time and joining me. So until next time, you stay safe, healthy, and God bless.